tonight on Season Pass.
Hello district play and hello drama. 15 total matchups for high school football this week. 10 here in the Concho Valley. El Dorado battled Miles. Water Valley took on Erie and County. Highlights from Mertzen coming your way. Of course, we also have highlights from high school volleyball. Can Wall get revenge against Clyde? All this and more tonight. Season Pass starts right now.
Season Pass is sponsored by Kent Elliott Roofing.
Welcome everyone to Season Pass, your one-stop shop. Everything Concho Valley sports. I'm your host Ryan Reynolds, and this week's show is jam-packed with action from the past week. 15 total matchups for high school football, 11 of them district games, and 10 were right here in the great Concho Valley. We'll bring you highlights and scores from all of those, and then indoors we have highlights from high school volleyball as we're nearing the final stretch of district play. Some exciting stuff, really. We start tonight's show on the gridiron with the Central Bobcats. The story for them so far through 2 weeks has been self-inflicted mistakes, pre-snap penalties, missed tackles, turnovers, you name it. Coach Davis says they're working hard to correct those mistakes, but did the hard work pay off? That's the real question. And they had another tough test against third-ranked A&M Consolidated. Non-district finale for the Bobcats. Central hoping to get its first win opening series. Montavious Dobbins intercepts the pitch out of the backfield, and he takes it to the house for the pick six. Central setting the tone early, but the Tigers responded in the second quarter. Kyle Willis on the quarterback keeper breaks the plane and scores. Tigers up 13-7 after a missed PAT, and they would add more to their lead a little later in the second. Willis finds Jalen Walter across the middle, and Walter speeds down the sideline into the end zone. Consolidated up 19-7, but the Bobcats finish the half strong. In the closing seconds, Malachi Brown goes deep to the sophomore Tyler Hill. Touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Central would take a 21-19 lead at the break, but they fall to 0-3 though. They lose 40-35. Lakeview's final non-district game. The Chiefs trying to make it 3 straight wins. Oscar Guerrero with a pass to Noah Brown as he breaks tackles all the way for a touchdown. No one's going to stop him. The White Faces get on the board. Lakeview's offense would respond, though. Albert Rodriguez with a huge touchdown pass to the speedster Austin Bandy. But the Chiefs' defense just couldn't contain Hereford Friday night. Oscar Guerrero with another great pass to Noah Brown for the touchdown. Hereford, they get the win 34-15. Lakeview falls to 3-4. For pretty much the past decade, Wall has owned every district it's been in, so much that this year the Hawks are going for their 10th straight district title. They met a winless TLCA Eagle team on Friday, and you just know TLCA had one thing on their mind: upsetting Wall. Can they do it, though? It's not really an easy task. This one out at Lakeview Stadium. Wall's opening drive. Drew Morrison hands it off to Dominic Garcia. He finds a hole up the middle and green grass ahead. That long touchdown run gives the Hawks an early 7-0 lead. Garcia finished with 83 yards and 3 touchdowns on just 6 carries. Next possession for the Hawks, Gabe Haskins rolls left and passes downfield to Braden Jumper. He's brought down at the 5-yard line, short of the touchdown, but no fear, Hawks fans. On the very next play, the handoff goes to Dominic Garcia for his second touchdown of the game. 14-0 Hawks. He's really had one great season through 7 weeks. Can't say enough about him. Second quarter, TLCA trying to get their offense going. How about this? Cameron Collier heaves it. That's J.R. Lopez. Incredible catch in front of a Hawk. First down, Eagles. Nothing would come of that, though, as the Hawks take care of business on the road. No upset here. Wall wins 72-0. Getting started tonight. Coming up, we have more action from the gridiron. Sonora, Grape Creek, and the schools from District 2, 14-2A, Division 2. You don't want to miss it. Stick around.
Let me show you how we can turn a 60-second commercial into a 30-second one. Let's get to the point.
Right now, get a brand new 2020 Ford F-150 STX.
And here's the price.
Only $29,988.
And here's where you get it. Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston Hardin Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-469-6801. 1-800-469-6801.
Welcome to Quilting Quarters, San Angelo's authorized Bernina dealership for sewing, embroidery, and quilting machines. We also offer quality fabrics, notions, and supplies for the quilting and embroidery community. Quilting Quarters is home to 2 on-site sewing machine technicians to clean, adjust, and repair all brands of sewing and embroidery machines. We hope you'll come by soon to browse our selection of machines, fabrics, and supplies. We're located at 2124 West Beauregard in the Village Shopping Center.
Hi, I'm Mike with MGB, Mike's Gold Buyers. Gold and silver prices are terrific, which means more money for your gold, silver, and diamonds. Come to MGB and you'll say,
I sold gold and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
With webcasts, push alerts, and website exclusives, all completely free, behind 0 paywalls. ConchoValleyHomepage.com isn't just news for San Angelo. It's keeping you connected to the Concho Valley.
Welcome back to Season Pass. Sonora entered its bye week last week with some momentum. The Broncos picked up their first win of the season in double overtime fashion against El Dorado back on September 25th. And ever since then, they've had their eyes on one opponent, the 5-0 Ingram Moore Warriors. Sonora opening District 2-3A Division II. Can they knock off the undefeated Warriors first quarter? Ingram Moore strikes first. Timothy Leatherman on the keeper, gets to the outside and speeds his way in for 6. Shakes the defender along the way. Ingram Moore on the board. Sonora, however, would quickly strike back. Sonora's O-line giving Jackson Carroll a hole to run. He turns on the Jets and gets into the end zone. Great blocking by the Broncos offensive line. This was a competitive one, and they'll add another one before halftime. A huge run for the Broncos. They'll get pushed out in the red zone. They'll use a QB keeper to punch it in. Sonora gets their first district win and their second straight win, 28-13 over Ingram Moore. Grape Creek opening up district play at home, hosting the Bangs Dragons. First quarter, Bangs leading 7-0. Ethan Cortez takes the snap, keeps it, and pushes his way up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. They lead 14-0. 2-possession game for the Dragons. First play of the second quarter. Bangs on the move again. Ethan Sanchez takes it, nearly tackled twice, but makes his way in for another score. Dragons lead 20-0 after the missed kick. Under 3 minutes left in the second. Cortez, the pitch back to Sanchez, and that's another Bangs touchdown. 26-0 Dragons. They shut out Grape Creek 62-0, the final score. Bangs picking up the win in that one. How about another team in District 2-3A Division II? The Ballinger Bearcats had their district opener against Brady canceled. They were given the 8-point win per district rules. However, that didn't stop the Bearcats from playing on Friday night. Ballinger getting the win over Sunray 46-12 out in Lubbock. The 6-1 Bearcats will face the Grape Creek Eagles on Friday. And then out in District 14-2A Division I, Mason shuts out Harper 37-0 for its third straight win. The Punchers outscoring opponents 149-14 over that span. They get the 2-4 Johnson City Eagles on Friday. And then Ozona, the Lions, they pick up the shutout win over Center Point 36-0. There was a wild play from that one. Stick around for top plays to check that out. El Dorado 1-4, Miles 2-3. Both programs with new head coaches, and the Eagles got rolling early. First quarter, Corbin Covarrubias to David Barajas touchdown. El Dorado averages 37 points per game, and they got pretty close to it Friday night. Still first quarter, Covarrubias again back to pass, has all the time in the world, runs right, connects with Damian Romo for the score. 14-0 El Dorado. Miles just couldn't stop the Eagles. Second quarter now, El Dorado clicking through the air. Why not go back to it? Covarrubias all the time again. Great pass, and Barajas does the rest. Nobody catches him on the sideline. 21-0. Barajas finished with 83 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Corbin Covarrubias 225 through the air in 3 touchdowns. Eagles get the win 35-6. Number 8, Cristobal taking on undefeated Rock Springs to open District 14 2A Division II. Early first quarter, no score, and this looks familiar. Braden Wilcox finds a wide open Bo Jolly. Downfield, touchdown. Cougars up 7-0. Rock Springs able to respond, though. Christian Montoya pitches it back to Ty Hindley, and he fights his way for the score. Rock Springs showing why they were 5-0 entering this game. They lead 8-7. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Rock Springs, they extend that lead courtesy of Bo Hernandez. Punches this one in for the touchdown. 14-7 Rock Springs. Second quarter now. This was a big moment for Cristobal's defense. Wilcox coming in hot on Hernandez, strips the ball. Cougars recover. Cristobal gets the win 32-20. They improve to 5-1. Back to our high school football scoreboard to close out District 14 2A Division II. Junction rebounds from last week's loss in a huge way. They pick up the win over Menard 73-6. The Eagles travel to Miles on Friday, while Menard heads to Cristobal. And while they head over to Cristobal, head over to ConchoValleyHomepage.com to rewatch any highlights shown tonight. Next on Season Pass, we jump down to Class 1A in the brilliant world of 6-man football. We'll be right back.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Junior garlic bacon butter.
I'm excited.
Junior garlic butter bacon burger. Junior garlic butter bacon burger. Junior garlic butter bacon burger.
I just want it right now.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever. Step up to GMC and get $7,000 purchase cash on this 2020 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab Texas Edition. That's an MSRP under $46,000. We are professional grade GMC.
Hispanic influence on American culture continues to grow as Spanish becomes the second most spoken language in the U.S. The state of Texas, California, and New Mexico have the largest Hispanic populations.
This moment of Hispanic heritage is sponsored by San Angelo ISD. Feeling a little groggy? Start your day right with Concho Valley This Morning. Get the latest on news and weather at 5:30 a.m. only on KLST, local news first.
Boys and Girls Clubs are providing millions of meals to communities, childcare to first responders, and virtual programming. We're doing whatever it takes to help families get through this crisis, but we can't do this alone. Visit bgca.org/relief fund.
Nothing can beat this.
Not even a pillowcase filled with candy?
No. This is a pillowcase filled with candy, except it's a cup filled with candy.
The trick-or-treat blast.
That's so good.
Welcome back to Season Pass. Water Valley picked up a huge win in Week 6 against Highland, holding an offense that averaged 61 points to just 32. It gave the Wildcats a much-needed spark after an extremely tough non-district schedule that saw the team face 2 top 3 teams, and they got that spark at the perfect time, heading into district against a stout Urion County Hornets team. Could they keep it rolling and into Urion County's perfect record, or are the Hornets moving to 7-0? Water Valley's opening possession, Cannon Wise takes the pitch, follows his blockers in for 6. PAT was missed, though. 6-0 Water Valley in front. Still first quarter, same score. Cannon Wise again takes the pitch. This time goes around the corner and into the end zone. 14-0 Water Valley now looking to end Urion County's perfect record, but they started to get their offense moving in the second. Here's Trevin Cofell Riley Greider, that's him on the sideline, scores the touchdown 14-6. But Water Valley would counter before the half. Stop me if you've heard this one. Cannon Wise takes the pitch in for 6. That's his third of the half. The Wildcats spoil Erie and County's perfect record. They get the win 62-16. Staying in District 14, 1A Division I, Very Best hosting Eden. The Bulldogs trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. First quarter, Eden already on the board, and they add some more. Julian Gamboa throws it deep to Caleb Tinney. The Bulldogs on top, 12-0 after that touchdown. Ensuing drive for Very Best. It doesn't end well. Connor Barnes, feeling the pressure, rolls out right and just chunks it up. That's not a good move with Hunter Rogers in the secondary. Picks it off, makes some moves. He's tackled at about the 9. And Eden, they cash in on that turnover. Second quarter, the pitch back to Rogers. He throws it, and there is Tinney again. Eden leading 18-0 as they snapped that 5-game losing streak. Bulldogs win 45-0. Here's head coach Shay Avance.
Being healthy tonight was really good for us. We played really well defensively tonight. I don't know how many turnovers we forced, 4 or 5 turnovers, and it was just we flew to the football. We just did a lot of things tonight that we haven't been doing, and so that was fun. That was really good to see because really we haven't seen it really since that first game against Blackwell.
Number 2, Sterling City on the road at Braun to open District 8 1A Division I. And this was all Sterling City. First quarter, Hudson Cox drops back and floats it up for Damian Calderon, staring him down on the way into the end zone. Eagles strike first, and they would strike often. This time the handoff to Jarrett Justice. He takes it in for another Eagles score. And how about one more before halftime? This is Frankie Gonzalez. Looks like he's going to throw, fakes it. He takes off and eventually reaches the end zone, a place Sterling City knows all too well. They ended this one at halftime, 62-0 over Braun. Paint Rock played in some non-district action. They haven't played a home game this season, believe it or not, dropping this one to Lomita 53-0 on the road. The Indians are now 2-2 on the year. And then in District 6 1A Division II, Olphin and Blackwell, that game was canceled. The Mustangs suspending a play for now. TLCA Abilene also canceling games. We'll keep an eye on that district. Week 8 and Week 3 for larger schools in the books. Let's take a look back with this week's Concho Valley Rewind.
Big sale this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at Ashley Home Store. Get up to 40% off store-wide or 60 months free financing. 5-piece living room package with 3-piece table set. 7-piece complete bedroom package with mattress set. And more. Only at your Ashley Home Store.
Hey, there's no need to fast forward. Let me do that for you. Let's just make this simple.
Right now, you can get a brand new 2020 Ford Explorer.
And here's the price.
Only $26,988.
And here's where you get it. Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston Harton Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Ready to learn something new? Ready to get recertified or get certified in a new career? Howard College Continuing Education Program is ready for you. With over 600 online courses available, you can take classes for personal, physical, and professional needs, all without leaving your home. There are no ends to the availability offered by the Howard College Continuing Education Online Training. Look and see what we have for you. Your time starts now.
Compulsive eating affects millions of people worldwide. If you feel powerless over food, Overeaters Anonymous can help. For more information about Overeaters Anonymous, visit our website at oa.org.
Take the Dr. Pepper High School Football Challenge. Each week, go to ConchoValleyHomepage.com and test your high school football knowledge. One lucky winner could receive a $25 gift card. Go to ConchoValleyHomepage.com and take the Dr. Pepper High School Football Challenge today.
Hurry in for Doorbuster Monday at Ashley Home Store. Limited quantities, first come, first served. 6-piece bedroom set for only $348. Beautiful vanity, including stool, only $198. And more, only at your Ashley Home Store.
Welcome back to Season Pass. High school volleyball is just a few weeks away from the end of its regular season, which means a district win is more valuable than ever. Let's get to the action starting in District 6-3A with Grape Creek hosting Brady. Lady Dogs still looking for their first win in district play. First set, Grape Creek's Kimberly Salisbury sets up Marissa Josso. Her kill goes off the block. Lady Eagles led by 5. They take the first set 25-13. Third set, Brady trying to avoid a sweep after losing set 2. Brady's Annalisa Fuentes sets up Bailey McCaltick. Her kill finds the floor. Grape Creek, however, would complete the sweep. They get the district win over Brady 3-0. Same district, Wall hosting Jim Ned. Both teams tied at 3-1 coming in. First, great set. Both teams trading points. Aaron Morrison with the nice tip over 2 Lady Indians after a Jim Ned run, Wall down 6, playing catch-up. Monster kill by Cameron Williams, getting a comeback started. Now only down 1 set point for Jim Ned. Kerrigan Clare pushes off a Lady Indian, tied at 24. Wall's turn with set point. It's going to be another laser by Cameron Williams. Wall wins the first set 28-26. Lady Hawks would take 2 more competitive sets, completing the sweep of Jim Ned. District 7-2A Miles hosting a Paint Rock. We jump to the third set. Paint Rock on the ropes. Emily Ramirez with the quick reaction drops that in for a point, keeps the Maidens alive. But this thing was all Miles. Allie Kalina sets it to Whitney Hoffman, gets it past Paint Rock. That gives the Lady Bulldogs match point, and this is how it ends. Reagan Smithwick, she's going to notch the ace here. Miles, they sweep Paint Rock. More on these two a little later. Very Best currently in first place in District 7-2A, taking on Colorado City. Second set, Olivia Abbott sets up Cora Blackwell, gets the kill. She's really good at volleyball, by the way. Very Best on top, 18-6. Back to Blackwell, though. Check out this serve. Throws it high. Look at that dip at the end. Catches Colorado City off guard. Here's another look at it. That's an ace. Lady Falcons win the set 25-8. Can Very Best end it early with a sweep. Third set, Haley Abbott to Blackwell, a ferocious kill later. Haley Abbott on the other end gets a kill of her own. Very Best would dominate this match. They sweep Colorado City. More high school volleyball. Grape Creek hosting TLCA yesterday in District 6-3A. TLCA down by 6. In the second set, Camille Massey's hit bounces off the top of the net. Grape Creek's Tegan Rivers with a clutch save. Kelly Salisbury sends it back over to TLCA. Then Kate Kirkland gets it by Rivers for the TLCA point. Everyone involved in that one. Later in the set, Grape Creek's Marissa Josso taps it over. TLCA knocks it out of bounds. Grape Creek up 24-21. This set was far from over. Tied at 26. Grape Creek's Macy Laudermilk with a little too much power on that hit. 27-26 TLCA in front. TLCA won the third set to force a fourth. That would be the only set they'd take. Grape Creek wins the match in 4 sets. They improve to 3-2 in district, while TLCA falls to 1-5. Cornerstone Christian also in action yesterday, hosting San Antonio Atonement Academy. Lady Lions won the first set. Crusaders leading by 1 in the second. That's Riley Clements with a monster kill to tie things at 10. Crusaders took the lead again. Clements with another big hit. The dig by Catherine Monroe goes back over to Cornerstone's territory, and they can't get to it. 16-12 Crusaders, but don't count Cornerstone Christian out. They battled back. Jessica DeLauder with the extra heat on that one gives them a 1-point lead. Cornerstone Christian comes away with the sweep. The Lady Lions are now 4-1 and 2-0 and taps District 7-1A. Some other scores from around the area. Central's 2-match winning streak is snapped by Midland Lee. The Lady Cats lost in straight sets and are now 4-5 overall, 2-2 in District 2-6A. They'll host Midland High on Tuesday. Wall loses to Clyde for the second time this season. The Lady Hawks falling in 5 sets. They're now 18-5, 4-2 in district, and will face Brady on Tuesday in Wall. Bront kept it rolling in District 7-2A. They beat Miles in 5 sets. The Lady Longhorns second in District 7-2A. Very best in Paint Rock. They also played Friday and yesterday. Here's the scores from those games, both resulting in sweeps by the Lady Falcons. Very best is now 14-0, 11-0 in District. Paint Rock falls to 2-8. Sterling City also picks up a win in District 2-2A, beating Grand Falls Royalty in straight sets. Lady Eagles improved to 10-1 in District and are now in second place behind Wink. Oh, I'm gonna need some water after that. Coming up, we have the top 5 plays of the week and our player of the week. Stay with Season Pass for all the highlights and scores. We'll be right back.
With employee pricing at Denver Mattress, you pay what we pay. Backed by popular demand, our employee discount is available to everyone for a limited time. Get 15% off any single Denver Mattress brand product when you spend $9.99 or more. And with our 365-night better sleep guarantee, you'll rest easy knowing you're getting the right mattress. Plus 4 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry! Employee pricing at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Hi, I'm Mike with MGB, Mike's Gold Buyers. Gold and silver prices are terrific, which means more money for your gold, silver, and diamonds. Come to MGB and you'll say,
I sold gold and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
This West Texas weather is constantly changing. That's why KLST's Weather Authority is there.
Top 5 plays in the Concho Valley. Welcome back, everyone. We start on the volleyball court. Cora Blackwell in very best taking on Colorado City. She's really good at serving the ball. Look at that. The high dip gets it to drop. That's an ace. Lady Falcons get this sweep. They're still perfect at 14-0. Number 4, and I'm a fan of great blocking. Let's show the guys out in Sonora some love. Broncos opening district against Ingram Moore. This is Hunter O'Banion on the carry. Snapshot. Look at that hole. It looks like he's just running the football against air. That leads to a touchdown. Sonora picks up their second straight win. Out to C-Town for number 3, Cristobal versus Rock Springs, and that's Braden Wilcox flying in like a missile. Forces the fumble. Josh Fava recovers. Man, that guy's an athlete. Cougars get the win 32-20. They're now 5-1. How about some more defense at the number 2 spot? We saw it at the top of the show. Central on the road at 3rd-ranked A&M Consolidated. And this is Montavious Dobbins. Intercepts the lateral. Out of the backfield, cashes it in for 6. Stellar awareness by Dobbins. However, the Bobcats' upset bid falls short. They lose 40-35. And here's the top play in the Concho Valley. Thank you for the submission. Ozona taken on center point. Joe Perez seriously hits the wide button, hurdles the defender, and then wiggles around that juke stick a little bit more to score the touchdown. An incredible play by Joe Perez. This was his first start at running back. He's already out there making plays. Ozona shuts out center point 36-0. Lions will host Bracketville on Friday. And for the second straight week, our player of the week goes to that man, junior running back and outside linebacker Cannon Wise. And what a game he had. He carried the ball 25 times. And keep in mind, Water Valley only ran it 30 times. No passes in this one. Look at those stats. 317 rushing yards of Water Valley's 371 total yards. That's insane. 8 touchdowns. Like I said, 25 of the team's 30 carries. And he can also do it on the defensive end with a team-leading 8 tackles. Congrats to Cannon Wise, this week's Player of the Week.
Player of the Week is sponsored by Southwest Pools and Spas.
And that pretty much wraps up this episode of Season Pass. You can check out all of our content on ConchoValleyHomepage.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at KLST Sports. Add us on Twitter or Facebook. We would love to hear from you. And as always, we are open to accepting submissions for the top plays. We'll be right back here next Sunday at 10:35. Good night, Concho Valley.
Closed captioning for the hearing impaired is sponsored by the Law Office of Rick DeHoyos.